In this video, we are going to evaluate expressions using the distributive property. Now, the distributive property is an important property in algebra. It allows us to take and multiply a quantity into a sum or a parentheses that we see here. So we can take this front quantity and then we can distribute it. We can multiply it times the b, and we can multiply it times the c, and that frees up those parentheses. Now, we can show that these two things are equal, or that the distributive property works, by using substitution. So let me show you that in this video. So we've got these two quantities. We have this original expression that has -5 in front of our parentheses. We want to show that that is equal to -5 times the first term, 2x, plus -5 times our last term, 3. And we can use a value, any value. I picked 3, but we can use a value to substitute into both sides independently, and we'll show that we're going to get the same thing, that they're indeed equal. So let's first focus on this left side. So if we have that -5 times the quantity of 2x plus 3, let's substitute in the 3 right here. We get -5 times the quantity of 2 times 3 plus 3. Now, order of operations tells us we have to do this multiplication next. So that's where I got the 6. We're going to add those two quantities. We're going to get 9, and then we'll multiply. -5 times 9 is -45. Now, if this expression is the same, when we plug in 3, we should get -45 again. So let's go ahead and try it. So we've got this expression. We're going to put a 3 right there. Well, let's go ahead, since that 2x is one individual thing, let's actually get a value for that. So that's 6. Now, order of operations tells us we're going to do the multiplication before we combine or add those two terms. So -5 times 6 is -30. -5 times 3 is -15. You can either put plus -15, or you can just say, I'm going to subtract 15. Since these signs match, we combine them by adding and keeping the sign. We indeed get -45. So you can see that they match. So that means that the distributive property worked. Let's do it one more time. So now we have a different expression, this 2 times the quantity of 2y minus 1, that we're going to check to see, is it equal to this expression, 2 times 2y plus 2 times -1. And we're going to use 5 to determine that. So we've got our first expression here. Let's go ahead and plug in 5. We're going to do the multiplication first. We're going to get this all the way down to the number 9, and we will get an answer of 18. Now, if we did our distributive property right on this side, we should get 18 again when we plug in 5. Well, I'm going to put the 5 right there. So we're going to get 10 there. So now let's do our multiplication of these two and our multiplication of those two. 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times -1 is -2. Feel free to put plus -2, or I usually will just write that -2. And then 20 minus 2 is indeed 18. So that is how we evaluate expressions using the distributive property. I hope that helps you understand how you can verify those things. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.